Meanwhile, residents of a New Haven housing complex responding now after their homes were sprayed by a barrage of bullets.
That's right. They're taking matters into their own hands tonight. This after they met with police and other city officials to discuss last night's shooting. Police say someone opened fire on the townhouses at Columbus West while people, including children, were sleeping in their beds.
Right now, News 8's Mark Robbins has been following the story for us since the very beginning. He joins us live with the latest. Mark?
Don and Sarah, yes, this is an incident that has occurred a couple of times since an incident that began it all back in March. We're in the Hill section of New Haven at a complex on Bond Street near the corner of Bond and Congress, and it happened on Friday night. I want to show you some of the video. Bullets flying around midnight Friday night, Thursday night into Friday morning. Bullets flying, more than 20, striking the buildings here along Bond Street and inside this complex, going through the walls in several instances into rooms where people were lying helplessly asleep. Fortunately, nobody was injured at that time, but as I mentioned, it has happened in this area, in this neighborhood before, and with me right now is a resident that is very concerned, and that is Sheila Boston Samuelson. Thank you, Sheila, for taking a moment. You have experienced this. You've been here for well over 20 years, and you say no more.
No more. The violence has to stop because our kids are scared to even come outside to play. They don't, I mean, you'd be afraid to even go to sleep at night. You have to shelter your kids in the bed. I mean, these kids are just coming from all type of neighborhoods, coming over here, shooting, and for what reason? No one owns the street. The streets don't belong to anyone. We should be able to walk freely, take back our community, and live like we want to live, and not in fear or having somebody, bullets coming through your house at midnight in the daytime. Enough is enough. And as a resident here, my house has been shot more than one time, and I am tired. Enough is enough. I have kids in my home, and I don't want anyone to be hurt, not even in my home or outside my home.
And you mentioned residents here, more than 50 gathered, I think, today here in the courtyard. Were you pleased that this is a strong first step?
Yes, I am so pleased that we had enough of people to come out and to support, to stop the violent crime things in our neighborhood. I am very pleased what Mr. Boyd, Howard Boyd, has put together. He did an excellent job, and I do want to thank him for all his support that he's given us. And I just wanted to say it would have been nice if our mayor would have been present. I mean, but we had the police, we had a lot of other Congress people that's here that gave us the support, and I just hope that everybody that was gathered here today really mean what they say and just don't say it and don't do anything about it, because we do need lighting. Some of the street lights on the streets are not on, and those do need to be put on. Even inside our complex itself, our lighting needs to be better.
Well, thank you very much, Sheila. Very well said, well spoken. Thank you, a strong representative of this community. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That is Sheila Boston Samuels, one of the residents here. More than 50 gathering. Now, police were here as well. A representative told me that there is some sort of rivalry between the north and the south part of the Hill section of town. They don't know what the rivalry is about, but it could be a large portion and a reason that some of these activities and incidents are occurring. Reporting live in New Haven, I'm Mark Robbins, News 8.